Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and today bringing you guys the next episode of my Let's Play series where we have hit the Holy Grail at Town Hall 5. Like I said, sort of stepping up to a new tier, and let's go ahead and build some of the stuff that we got for upgrading our new Town Hall. Alright, so looking at what I want to do, usually what I do when I build a new Town Hall is I sort of build all this stuff on the side of the base, and then once I've built everything, I'll rearrange my base. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just a habit I have, so let's go ahead and do that, and let me start by building some of the buildings. So we've got a new gold mine, we've got a new elixir pump, a new army camp, which is really crucial. Having new army camps, I can't tell you guys how important that is. And then finally a new cannon, new archer tower, and some walls. So those are sort of the returning buildings. Besides those, we're also going to get these bombs. We're going to get air bombs. And then we also got 2 new buildings for upgrading to Town Hall 5. Alright, so let's just go ahead and build some of these other things. Again, the walls right here. We're going to get 25 more of these since we're going to need to protect some more stuff. And slowly we're going to make our way through the base. So we have 1 builder left. And like I said, probably just going to build the standard archer tower. And after I build this archer tower, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward like a minute or two so I can wait for all this stuff to be done. And then, yeah, from there we can keep going with some more stuff. Alright, so I waited for most of the stuff to be done. Looks like the archer tower is still finishing up. For the upgrades today, we did unlock 2 new things, or I guess the buildings today. So we're going to get the new wizard tower, and the wizard tower is awesome. It's like a 100% accurate mortar, except it only works within a certain distance. So let me go ahead and build those 2 air bombs, but that wizard tower is going to be super important. So 180,000 gold for that, and the other thing is going to be 200,000 elixir for our spell factory. So the fact that we're going to be able to make spells, which definitely help you a lot with your rating, more importantly with like your trophy rating and stealing dark elixir, which we'll talk about at Town Hall 7. Pretty crucial that we build that as soon as possible, and we're gonna have a lot of fun using those spells. So in total, we need to save up to 180,000 gold, 200,000 elixir, and since our storage is finished upgrading from the last episodes, we can hold a lot of stuff, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And let's go ahead and raid some bases. So this base right here, 50,000 gold, which will put us, I think, more than halfway to that wizard tower. We need 80,000 more right now, so let's go ahead and attack this base, and let's see if we can get the job done. So dropping some barbarians, a giant, and some archers to follow up right there. Just going to go ahead and attack from the top-hand side. I think most of it's probably going to be inside of the gold mines. You can see I'm attacking the storage, is literally getting no gold whatsoever, so it is all going to be inside the gold mines. And after we take care of those guys, my guys will run throughout the base. And since this guy didn't build a mortar, I literally just noticed that this guy has no mortar inside of his base. He just has those 2 cannons left. Probably going to be able to get a really easy 3-star, and that should serve us pretty well because we're probably going to want to move up in trophies too. So at Town Hall 5, definitely can stay above 800 to 900 cups to find some good bases. We probably want to be raiding maybe Town Hall 6s and Town Hall 7s, maybe even Town Hall 8s if they have their mines and pumps on the outside full of gold and elixir. And those guys are definitely going to give us the most profit, and we can probably start finding raids for about 400,000 resources, so definitely a good time in the game. Alright, so pretty easy raid, 50,000 gold, 12,000 elixir. Again, no idea why this guy at Town Hall 5 or Town Hall 6, I couldn't tell, hadn't built his mortar yet, or I don't think he built his wizard tower either, so that was just a strange raid. And let's go ahead and go to raid number 2. Alright, so this raid is like what I like to call a freebie. Just going to go ahead and attack the mines and pumps on the outside to steal those as fast as we can. So mines and pumps on the top, mines and pumps on the bottom. You can see he did have clan castle troops, which was sort of surprising because he had tombstones outside of his base. But they didn't really give up too much of a fight, and yeah, after we took care of the mines and pumps, we literally stole all of the resources, and I guess there is one more gold mine on the bottom, so after we take that, we'll take all the resources, and yeah, pretty easy raid. Alright, so skip that gold mine, still got 27,000 gold, 27,000 elixir. Since we didn't have to drop that many troops, probably only took like 2 or 3 minutes to train those, let's go ahead and go to the next base, and this is going to be the big one that we were looking for. So 132,000 gold, 92,000 elixir, and just like most of the bases that we've been attacking down here, most of it's going to be in the mines and pumps, and whenever you see that the elixir pumps are full, that is a dead giveaway. You literally do not have to look at anything else. So even though like the last base, we looked at tombstones and he had a league badge, if their elixir pumps are full, you're just pretty much all out attack, and make sure you get those mines and pumps. Alright, so right now we've taken care of a couple of them. Probably could get 3 stars on this base if I do everything right. So it looks like there's 2 cannons and an archer tower. I did bring my balloons, and I think I showed you guys the balloons in the last episode with the single player map, but using them on a base like this might be pretty helpful. So let's go ahead and storm our way through, and I'll see if I can drop that balloon towards the end and try to get a victory. All right, so Archer Tower right there is going to be distracted by the Barbarians. So I decided I would sneak that balloon in and try to take care of the mortar. So let's see the balloon do work, and hopefully it can destroy that mortar before anything goes down too quickly. Alright, so if you look on the bottom hand side, I'm actually being pretty sneaky by dropping those barbarians to distract that mortar. You see, if you guys see that barbarian attacking that lab right there, it's actually distracting that mortar from all the rest of my troops that were on the top hand side. And by the time the mortar destroyed that barbarian, it actually went ahead and got blown up by that balloon, and that actually worked out really well in our favor. So where we're at right now, we don't have a lot of troops. This raid is definitely probably the most tactical raid we've had during this Let's Play series. Usually we just face roll and steamroll over bases, but this one's a little bit different. So we have one balloon left, and there is an air defense right near that wizard tower, so it's going to get shot down. So I sort of have to be crafty with some of the rest of my troops. So I have 8 barbarians and 2 archers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop these barbarians right here, and I actually made a mistake. I grouped them up too much together. So you can see right now that wizard is going to be shooting those barbarians right there. They actually took care of like 3 at each time, which is definitely not optimal. So we're really close. And I'm actually going to drop these wall breakers to defend my archers as they shoot down the wizard tower with their last shots. So you can see that the wall breakers distracted the wizard tower at the last seconds right there, and that may have saved me the raid if the other archers got shot down as well. So overall, definitely the most strategic raid we've had to date, and we definitely deserve all the resources. So about 220,000 plus the bonus and 32 cups. Pretty good, and that's going to give us enough for our upgrades, or I guess our buildings. So let's go ahead and head back to base. Like I said, one defensive building and one sort of utility building. We're going to get the wizard tower and the spell factory, so let's go ahead and build those guys up. Alright, so Spell Factory is going to be a 1-day upgrade. Definitely one of the longer upgrades we've seen. I think our Town Hall took 2 days. And this is really nothing compared to high-level players. I'm sure any of you like Town Hall 10s out there who have 14-day upgrades are laughing at this. But yeah, 1-day upgrade, 12-day upgrades. And those will be the 2 buildings that we're going to be building. So we have 3 builders huts left. So let's just go ahead and upgrade our army camp. Again, super vital. Upgrading your army camp to level 2 is the only upgrade that gives you 10 additional spots. So let's go ahead and do that. And then also we'll do our gold mine. Fast forward as I upgrade some of these walls up to level 4. And then finally in the end, we can just upgrade my elixir pump, and that should be able to do it for this episode. So overall, pretty good raids. We got some freebies, as well as that one at the end where we use the balloon. Again, the balloons can work pretty well at low levels. They're just a little bit expensive, so you don't always want to use them. But yeah, that should do it for this video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a like if you did. Again, heading out to Finland tomorrow. If you guys didn't see that video, I'll drop a link in the description below. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace out.